not even supposed to be recording right now because I was actually supposed to take my time and look through these cards before I press record, but we here now. So, hey air signs. It's taken a lot to get here to be able to record this video, so let's go ahead and get into it. This is your reading for June. I'm thinking about doing two, so doing like a video from the 1st to the 15th and then 15th to 30th or 31st, however many days is in June. Anyways, I have some oracle cards, some tarot cards, and some tea leaf cards out here for us, so let's go ahead and get into it. The first card we have is the Sun from, hold on. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna be bright. Well, I want you to see me. So, the Sun. So, the Sun in this oracle deck heralds new beginnings. It's about creativity. We have the Tribe coming out from the wisdom of the oracle, adventures from Sacred Destiny, partnerships and alliances from the Psychic Tarot, and from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, we have balance. We did a 9-card spread for this reading. We have the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords again because I took 2 decks and combined them into one, 7 of Cups, and Prince of Pentacles. The tea leaf cards we have are Forest, Muddled, Unclear Thinking, Angel, Spiritual Guidance, Protection from Harm, Funnel, Period of Frustration, Lessons to be Learned, Staff, You will be taken care of in difficult times, Vine, Seek out information that will help you, Fox, Shrewdness and Resourcefulness, especially in business, and Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So let's go ahead and get into this. As far as tarot, it looks horrible, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. Tarot cards look horrible. But I am hopeful for you all because you have the Spiritual Guidance, Protection from Harm card, and you will be taken care of in difficult times. And this looks like a difficult reading. The significant card we have, the central card in this reading, is the Ace of Swords. And, I mean, you all are air signs. So, interesting, right? Honestly, I think that for my air signs, you are trying to get away with something, but at the same time, there are people who are trying to get away with something else that has to do with you. And it's just like, I don't know, it's like an action movie. And I'm getting like Fast and the Furious. And let me just say this, I have never watched any of the Fast and Furious movies. Not one. I don't know how many they have, but I've never watched one. But for some reason, that is the movie that's popping into my mind. So, I don't know. I can't give you a reason why, because I've never seen the movies. But it's like that. It's like a race to the finish, a fight to the finish. And I don't even know if they be racing. Do they be racing? I don't know. I don't know what they do in that movie. Okay, whatever they do in that movie, I don't know. But to me, it's like a race, a fight, trying to get there. And I feel like almost every which way you turn, because like I'm looking at this reading and I'm looking at it from the Ace of Swords position. It's like everywhere you turn, it's like negative energy. It's negative energy everywhere you turn. And then with muddled, unclear thinking, you got the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Swords twice, and the 5 of Swords. And then the 10 of Wands. It's like whatever it is that you are trying to go for here, it is going to be people, situations, left and right, back and forth, to the point that you may feel like you need to have your head on a swivel, to the point that it's just like, you know, not even like scary movie type head turning, but like eyes in the back of your head, eyes like here, like ears perked, everything. Because Fast, like I said, like it's action. Well, we have the adventure card, so it's like this, and then it's the summertime. It's the energy, like it's gonna be a lot going on to the point that it's almost hard to kind of even interpret what the reading is saying. But it's crazy because we started off with this really, really positive card, the sun. The sun is one of the most positive cards in that oracle deck. And for the most part, there are positive cards coming out from the oracle. And I feel like that's a message because, like, when you think we have oracle cards, right? But then you have people who are called the oracle. And then you have, like, oracle is supposed to be like divine, okay? It's supposed to be magical and mysticism and things like that. So it's like from the divine, messages from the divine coming in. It's like you're taken care of, and it even says it: spiritual guidance, protection from harm. You will be taken care of in difficult times. I feel like you are moving forward in a way that is pleasing to the divine. And because you are moving forward in ways that are pleasing to the divine, you're going to have some little demons, okay? Some little demons running around trying to keep you from being able to do that. And that's really what this negative energy is. And I hate for it to be, like, okay, so for Gemini, it's birthday energy. The reason why because I'm doing air signs, then water signs, then fire signs, then earth signs, because this month is, it started with, well, the June month is going to start with Gemini, and that's the reason why I'm doing it like that. So for Geminis, I apologize if this is resonating for you because it looks like it's going to be a lot going on. But to be completely honest, I almost feel like you might be used to it, because I don't think this is anything that's just going to like slap you in the face this month. I feel like this is more so things that you've already been dealing with, and I honestly feel like it will come into a place of equilibrium. Okay, it will come to a place of equilibrium. But let me keep on going. So if we're looking at this is a 9-card spread. If we're looking at the corners, and the corners are what frame the reading and give the reading structure: Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords, Prince of Pentacles. These are energies, situations, people who are trying to be deceiving. They're trying to be manipulative. They're negative. Okay, let's just put it straight. They're negative. They're backhanded. They're ass backwards. It's those types of energies that are coming through trying to like put all of these swords in your back to slow you down, stop you, delay you, or just end whatever it is that you're trying to do here in the physical realm. And another reason why I say, like, I don't feel like this is something that's going to be slapping you in the face, because the first 3 cards represent the past, and that's the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. So if that's the past, no, this is not something that's just going to be new. This is a continuation of a situation that you've already been in. So if that does not represent your past, then more than likely this reading is not for you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So yeah, in the past, it's been a lot of backstabbing. It's been a lot of delays and just energies that have been, sum it up, make it general, negative. Okay, unsupportive, unhelpful, to the point that they are detrimental. They want is like conscious negative energy. Okay, people know. Okay, people in your life that are doing this, they know what they're doing, and there's really no excuse for it from what I'm seeing. Um, Moving into the present energies with 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 10 of Wands, I feel like you are actually going to be getting new creative ideas and new ways to actually move throughout this energy that's been almost plaguing you for I don't know how long. But 7 of Pentacles can represent a long time, and getting to the 10 of Swords, well, that represents a long time too. But the good thing about the Ace of Swords being the central card in this reading and having 2 10 of Swords is that 10 is like is as far as you can go in the tarot. Okay, it's as far as you can go, and 10 of Swords is really about as low as you can go. So with the Ace of Swords being the center card and it being about the present, I do feel like you are going to be getting new creative ideas, and you're also going to be getting help. With the tribe card and partnerships and alliances, I feel like it goes both ways, negative and positive. I feel like it's negative because the tribe can also just be community. It just be a group of people. Okay, it doesn't have to be like your family, but it could be. So whoever this group of people are, I feel like you have like two separate. You have the group of people who are negative, who are trying to delay you, but then you have the group of people, whether they're in the physical or not, probably both. Okay, probably have some people in your physical life and some people in like the etheric realms, the subtle realms, who are helping you. And I mean, you see it here. Like, it's people who negative energy, but then you have spiritual guidance, you have protection from harm, you will be taking care of difficult times. And it is a period of frustration. There are lessons to be learned, but I feel like you've learned a lot already. Like, Seven of Pentacles, you don't get there without learning something. And if anything, the only way you don't learn after going through like Seven of Pentacles energy is because you choose not to. You just choose not to integrate the lessons that are being presented to you. The clouds in these cards, Five of Swords, Ace of Swords, they're making me feel like you're gonna rise above this situation. Probably because, I mean, if we're talking about the Ace of Swords, seek out information that will help you. That's Ace of Swords energy, seeking out information that will help you. And the I think the greatest thing about this is that you know who you're dealing with. It would be different if you were being blindsided. You're not. You know who you're dealing with. You know what you're dealing with. I just don't think that you know how low or how far people are willing to go to oppress you and to keep you down and to keep you from being able to move forward. And I think that's going to be something that kind of surprises you. And it's probably going to be some of the lessons to be learned, just how far people are willing to go to stop you from being able to do what it is that you want to do or manifest what it is that you want to manifest. And like I said, I feel like these cards are speaking to like both the positive energies in your life and the negative energies in your life. And it's like this can be somebody pulling you up, or this can be somebody who just you know, is trying to throw you off the balcony. Going back to those action movies, you know how they, you know, they get to find and they by an edge of a roof or something, and next thing you know, somebody's over the edge and it's like, oh, let me go. And then, you know, okay, so that's what I'm getting. Pure action movies, okay, pure action. And I don't even really feel like it's gonna be in your face. In your face, I feel like it's gonna be more so energies, situations. I don't really feel like anybody is going to be bringing this energy to you physically. You know, because you know how people can do a lot of talking and people can do a lot of things in the dark. What's done in the dark comes to light. You know how people can just do a lot of things in the dark. I really feel like that's what it's going to be. And I just don't see there being too much of an altercation. It could be with the Five of Swords, but to say I see you overcoming this is, I feel like that's too much, because I feel like it's not it's not going to be like a conclusion to where you can say, oh, I overcome. I think it's going to be a process. I think it's going to be like a part of the process, and that it's not going to end. And then with me thinking, okay, well, this may only be from the 1st to the 15th, and knowing that more than likely I would have to do another reading. I see the tables being turned. I see the tables being turned, and let me get some of these cards that's at the bottom of the deck and tell you why. Okay, because we have Door to Spirit, Focus, Ace of Swords energy. Let me go in order. So Door to Spirit, which goes along with the Sun, No place like home, which goes along with the tribe. Focus, which goes along with adventures. Rest and rejuvenation, partnerships and alliances. And then the last one, balance, giving and receiving. I absolutely positively see you balancing this situation now and actually being able to backfire that energy, reverse that energy that's supposed to be coming at you onto them. And I'm seeing that especially with the Ten of Swords energy coming out here twice to me. Like at first when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, like that's double the trouble for the air signs. But then I'm like, no. Actually, I feel like this is the Ten of Swords energy that people were giving you in the past, actually being given back to the people who sent it to you in the first place, especially if you know that you were undeserving of the energy that was directed at you. And why? Because you stayed above water. Like, look at these cards. When people were trying to drown you or pull you down, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles energy, I feel like you made the right choices with the Seven of Cups, that at least it's like, okay, you get put into a negative situation, right? And you choose the option that is in alignment for your highest good instead of allowing the negative situation to pull you down or hold you down. And then, wait, go back. Go back. That's horizontal. That's vertical. Where is these at? So this is my, yeah, so with 7, 8, 9 being the unconscious energy, the undercurrent energy, what we don't see, I absolutely feel like what we don't see is like all of this energy being just given back, given back. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. You'll be taking care of difficult times. Yeah, it's going to be frustrating. Yeah, you're going to have to learn some lessons. And yeah, it's going to be trying to get in your way, but energy being given back. And it's going to come to you. And it's going to come to you, okay? It's not like demons, okay, are going to be able to get in the way of God, angels, the divine, giving you these messages and showing you the way through. I need my handy dandy notebook. Nobody wants to be on the back end or the receiving end of this type of energy. You know, nobody wants to do that. So when you think about people being willing to give you that energy, knowing good and damn well that they would not want anybody to do them the way that they are doing other people. And then when you talk, we bring in, you give what you get, okay? Giving and receiving here. You get what you give in karma and, you know, law of cause and effect, and you bring in all of these things. You have to stay focused, okay? Focus. You have to stay focused and stay with spirit, okay? Because it's like so much trying to get in. Basically, people who have did you wrong know that they've done you wrong, and I feel like they have come to a point where they have realized that whatever they meant for you, whatever harm they meant for you, whatever loss they meant for you, whatever negativity that they meant for you, is not going to manifest. Okay, it's not going to happen the way that they want it to happen, because you have protection from harm. You will be taken care of in difficult times, and that's where the fight to the finish, the race to the finish, kind of comes in, because it's like, okay, well, if we're not able to successfully manifest and plant these seeds of negative energy into this person's life, it's going to come back around. It's going to come back around. It's going to circle around. And that's something that's so important. That's why you should never take on negative energy that's directed at you, because once that energy is created, once it's put out into the energetic, the field, okay, the energetic field, it has to go somewhere. And if the person who it was sent to does not choose to take it on, they don't choose to receive it, they deflect it, or they send it back, it gets sent back. Okay, it gets sent back. How many times have, like, on some God will make your enemies your footstool? Okay, and I'm just thinking about, her name is Danae, right? I don't want to pronounce it wrong. I'm thinking about her because it's like, she just came out with her little video and the world went in on her. Okay, I don't know about the world, but America. Okay, America, whoever, like, they went in on her. I thought she was a little cuckoo. Okay, so, but it's like she's completely transformed her life and herself to the point that it's almost like everything that was negative that was meant for her, that was being consciously did to her. Like, this is people, it was a person in her life who was absolutely positively aware of what they were doing was wrong. They literally got on the internet and told people, like, don't do this or don't accept this, but then they did it. So it's like, it's wrong. You wouldn't want anybody to do you like that. And I honestly feel like she is in the process, okay? She is in the process of taking everything that was meant for her negatively and giving it back. Giving it back, and not only that, leveling up on it. That's my little story. Gathering, okay? For these next cards, 4, 5, 6, the 5 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, 10 of Wands, it represents your day-to-day life, okay? Your current state, what you're going through, like, in the present. Don't be quick to make moves, okay? Because I feel like fire signs, air signs, we can be a little bit impulsive. We can just, move quickly. Let it build. Let the beat build, okay? Let the beat build until it is that period of frustration, okay? Let the funnel build, okay? Just do it. And it's not for you to even turn around and dump that funnel on other people. It's gonna be done for you. You're not gonna have to do it. It's going to be done for you, okay? God, angels, source, whatever you believe in, is absolutely positively going to do that work for you. It is going to bring out that balance for you. And daughter spirit coming out with the sun representing new beginnings and creativity. Like, no, this is the type of thing where you kind of sit back. You sit back, and then when you will get to the point where you are like, okay, God, this is as much as I can take. I can't do it no more. And you let it go. You release, and don't worry about how it's going to happen, because you will be taken care of. And with this fox and this rooster energy, okay, sometimes what is it that I be saying? It's like these people who are watching you, trying to get to you, okay, well, they're being watched too. Okay, there is a power, a source of energy that is more powerful than them, higher than them, more intelligent than them, and it knows them back, forth, up, down, A through Z, one to infinity. Okay, there is an intelligent force in this universe who knows them, their family, their friends, their ancestors, and probably any predecessors that's going to come from their lineage. Okay, it knows their DNA, knows all the cells in their body, and is a force of justice, of truth, and it works if you allow it to work, if you allow it to work in your life. So let it work, because sometimes you just do not have the power to rectify situations and put people in their place, the places that they deserve to be in, the way that higher divine forces are able to do. Okay? You're just not able to do it. And that's okay. You're not supposed to. And that's okay. You're not supposed to. All you are supposed to do is seek out information that will help you. And to me, that's like, okay, well, I wake up and I shuffle my tarot cards. Or I go watch a video on YouTube, a tarot video on YouTube, or I look up the astrology. I just look up the energies that are around me, that's going around me, and I take from that and I use it to help me on a day-to-day basis, and then I let go. Then I let go and I let people make a fool of themselves. I let people be demons. I let people do what they do because I can't control them. All I can do is control me. And that is what you're being called to do. Worry about self, because would you even want to be accountable for putting all of those swords back into that person or back into those people? Do you even want to have to take on the responsibility and the actions and the effort and the time to do all that? Or would you rather just rest and rejuvenate, okay, knowing that you will be taken care of? Why? Because you deserve it. Why? Because you did the work. We already talked about that. Talked about that. Don't ever think it's not working. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing to help you and your situation out, don't ever think it's not working, because it is. And if someone has tried to limit your options, if someone who has tried to limit your opportunities and what and how you're able to move forward, know that your options, your opportunities and doors are going to open for you. But right now is not the time, because certain it's not a snap of the finger, you know? Um, like even these demon type people who are doing this, okay, well, they have good people in their lives who have to be taken care of as well, you know? So you can't just snap your finger, lightning strike a person down and just like blow up their whole entire lives, because you other people get impacted. There are so many different beings and entities and forces that go into creating our reality, and you have to let it all come together. Like you just have to allow it to all come together. And what was I saying? What am I trying to? Where am I? Where was the train going in my mind? Okay, you don't want to do this. You don't want to continuously try to take this situation head on, or try to take these people head on, because all you're going to do is, like, think about the vibrational, the energy, okay, the energetic vibration that comes from just all the time, instead of just focusing on you, resting and rejuvenating, staying in the house of spirit. The door to spirit is already open for you, so walk on in the house and get cozy, and know that all the negative energy that people's trying to give to you, they're going to receive back to themselves. And yes, the Prince of Pentacles is here because you're not going to be the one taking the actions, as far as I'm concerned. I don't think the Prince of Pentacles can also relate to time. I don't think it relates to timing in this particular reading. I feel like it relates to the actions that you are supposed to take during this situation, during this time, and that's none. You take none. Okay? You let things balance themselves out, and you also create a harmonious balance of energies within your heart. Okay? Because that really has so much power when it comes to creating our reality, our hearts. And what you hold in your heart on a moment to moment basis really is like that power that's creating your reality. It is the creative energy, okay? The creative power that influences even your physical health. Okay, it influences your physical reality, but it also influences your health. And I feel like you want to stay healthy during this time because you are probably dealing with people who are ill, whether spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. Okay, you're dealing with people who are ill, um, ill and ill. Okay, and when it says a arrogant, boastful person, you should not cross. Don't even worry about crossing them anyways, because there is a source, there is a power that is it is a comet. It is a space rock flying